Hi English 10, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whenever it is that you're watching this video. Today I'm going to walk you through how to complete your lorem ipsum assignment on a computer on a desktop. It's usually helpful if you have your lorem ipsum assignment sheet open in another tab so that you can reference all of the things that I'm talking about. We're going to start off with our heading. I would put my first name and my last name. So student name. Then I hit enter just once, and I would write teacher name. Then I hit enter again, and I put the class that I'm writing the assignment for. Then I hit enter again, all of these just once, and now I need to put the due date of the assignment that I'm working on. Not the date that I started working, not a random date, not my birthday, but the due date of the assignment. Take a look at your lorem ipsum assignment sheet. Find the due date. Pause this video if you need to. Now there's a very specific format that date needs to go in. I'm going to pretend that my lorem ipsum is due on January 1st, 2025. I would write that out 1 January 2025. Notice how I put day, month, year. I spelt out the month, and there are no dashes or slashes or anything like that. Now I move on to my title. Again, I hit enter just once. Then I come up here to where these little lines are that say center align, and I click that. And here I would type my title. Then I hit enter just once again. And then I move things back over to the left. Now I have to go get my paragraphs because I'm not writing my own paragraphs for this assignment. I'm getting some filler text. I'm going to go on my assignment sheet and locate the website lipsum.com and open that link. There's lots of good information on this website, but I don't need anything except for this section. I need 4 paragraphs of text. So I'm changing that 5 to a 4. I'm making sure paragraphs is selected, and then I click generate. Here we go. Now I have 4 paragraphs. Then I'm going to go ahead and select. Oops, selected too much there. Here we are. I'm going to copy those. Go back to my document and paste them. There I have my paragraphs. Now I know that the beginning of every paragraph has to be indented. So I'm going to click at the front of the paragraph and hit tab. Click at the front, hit tab. Click at the front, hit tab. Click at the front, hit tab. Now I also see on my assignment sheet that everything has to be in Times New Roman size 12. My heading, my title, my paragraphs, and my header, which I'll get to in a moment. To do this, I'm going to select my whole essay. I'm going to go up to this top bar and change the font to Times New Roman. And the size to size 12. Absolutely everything needs to be in Times New Roman 12. Nothing gets special bold or underline or anything, not even the title. I also know that everything needs to be double spaced with no extra space in between. To do this, I'm going to highlight everything again. I'm going to go up here to where it has this arrow and those lines, and I'll click that. I change my spacing to double. Now, here's something really annoying that Google Docs does sometimes. If you see between these paragraphs, there's an extra space between every paragraph. It might be a little bit difficult to tell if you're not used to looking for it, but I promise you I can notice. And we shouldn't have those extra spaces. This is a really annoying thing that Google Docs does. To get rid of those, it's going to seem a little weird, but I'm going to highlight all of my paragraphs. I'm going to go back to that arrow with the lines. And see where it says remove space after paragraph? I need to get rid of that. I also see that Google Docs did something a little funky, and it changed this to justify. I don't want that. I want a line left. Sometimes Google Docs messes us up and accidentally changes our stuff to justify, but we want to make sure it says a line left, and we want to make sure that we've removed that space after that paragraph. Again, I know that can be a little bit confusing, but Google Docs loves to mess with us sometimes. Now my document is looking pretty good, but I need to go in and add my header. This goes in the upper right-hand margin of my page. To do this, I'm going to insert and go to page numbers, not header and footer, page numbers. And I'm going to select that first option. So again, this is insert, page numbers, first option. And when I click it, I see a little 1 appear at the top of my page and a little 2 appear on top of page 2. I need to put my last name in front of that 1, but I don't want to delete that 1. If I do, it'll mess up everything. So instead, I click in front of the 1, and I would type my last name and a space. Now, here's another thing. You might tell me, Miss Weaver, I can't tell the difference, but I promise you Miss Weaver can tell the difference, that this name and 1 aren't in Times New Roman. So I need to double-click back up into my header, select name and 1, and change them to Times New Roman 12. And now I have a properly formatted MLA document. I know that it can be a little bit nitpicky seeming sometimes, but once you get the hang of it, it goes pretty fast. I would rename my document name Lorem Ipsum. And now I am ready to submit my document on Access. If you run into any questions or confusions, please don't hesitate to reach out so we can troubleshoot together. Best of luck!